lovelies, my name is Maddie and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a Watermark T-shirt. It's very simple and you end up getting a cool design like this. I did a pumpkin for Halloween because we're doing a Halloween themed month. I think I'm going to cut mine because it's a little bit big on me. So here's your how-to. Alright, to start off you need 3 materials. Number 1 is a plain white cotton t-shirt. I would definitely recommend cotton because the glue sticks better, the tie-dye stays better, and it all stays together well with the cotton t-shirt. Next you are going to need washable, no-run, school gel Elmer's glue. And yes, it does specifically have to be this kind of glue. I've tested all the kinds of glues you can think of and only one other one works and I'll show you the result of it. Next you'll need tie-dye. I'm going to use an orange tie-dye. And the brand is RIT, R-I-T, or I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but that's what it is. Just to show you what happens with other kinds of glues, I've actually experimented with so many kinds of glues because I couldn't find this anywhere in my town. I had to go out of town to get a bottle of this. So what happens, I use this clear washable glue, and I think the reason it didn't work is because of the consistency, but I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't work. But this is how the shirt turned out. The color doesn't show, ended up being pink where the white should be. It didn't turn out well. The glue that actually did work, but there's one drawback, was this classic glitter glue, and I think because it was a bit thicker it worked. But the only problem with this glitter glue was that I cannot wash the glitter off of it. I've washed it so many times and there's still glitter on it. I bet a few more washes maybe, but, and if you'll notice, when I put it on, the lines were a lot skinnier than they are now. They spread out more and you can't read it as well as you could when I was actually drawing the design. So the first thing you want to do with your t-shirt is get it wet. You just want to soak it in the sink, get it all wet, cold water probably, I don't think it matters, and then wring it out as much as possible. Okay, so as you can see, I've set out a blanket here and I've got my wet shirt. So I've got this lid from a container, and you don't have to do this, but I would definitely recommend putting something in between the shirt so it doesn't glue to the back and get the design on the back too. So after you've got your shirt all wet, you want to put your shirt just like this. And I try to get it pretty even, and then you're just going to lay it down on the towel. Now this is the simplest part. You're going to get your glue and go ahead and make a design with the glue. I'm going to do a pumpkin since all my DIYs this month are Halloween themed. Alright, so I finished up my design, and once you're done with yours, make sure everything's right, because sometimes the lines will get a bit thinner, and you want to make everything as thick as you need it, as thin as you need it. You want to fix all the lines. Now this will take about 3 or 4 hours just to dry. Make sure it is completely dry when you're all done. So sorry about the noise, I have to do this outside because there's nowhere to do it inside my house. So what you're going to do is get a large bowl and fill it with hot or room temperature water. You do not want cold water. Now what I do is just pour a little bit in of our tie-dye in the bowl at a time. Ooh, that is a lot more than a little bit. And stir it. Now as you can tell, this towel I've been using has a lot of other colors on it. It's my one towel I tie-dye on. So what I do is I get a little on the spoon and just test the color and see if that's what I want. And the color of the shirt will come out a couple shades lighter than what you have in the bowl. I believe that's the color I want it. So now you just want to get your shirt and go ahead and dunk it in the water. Ooh, you really want to get all of the water out you can. Now sometimes you can tell right here it's a little bit lighter. I'm just gonna get some of the dye and put it on. So that's all you have to do for the tie-dye part. Now you want to let this dry completely before you go on to the next step. So I'll see you when that's ready. Alright, once your shirt is all dry from dyeing it, you're going to want to soak it in a sink full of warm water and soap. You can use soap that you use to wash your clothes. I'm just going to use the hand soap. That's what I use. And then I'll talk to you after that. And you want to soak it for about 15 minutes. You can see it. Once it's been soaking for 15 minutes, you can go ahead and start to kind of go like that and get the glue out. Once you've got all the glue rubbed out of there, you can go ahead and wring it out and then put it in the dryer. Alright everybody, this is what the t-shirt should look like after you've dried it, washed it, and everything. But other than that, I think that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and give me suggestions for next week's video, questions about this week's video, anything you want. And give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. And go ahead and subscribe for videos every probably Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, and possibly Thursday. I will see you next week.